Good morning, everyone. Well, it's good afternoon now. I'm sorry, I've been looking into a lot of things. I'm bringing you the sentencing phase for Ronnie O'Neal. You remember, Ronnie O'Neal has been convicted of killing his daughter, who was disabled, and his girlfriend. This case was horrible. The son got to witness it. He actually tried to stab his son, then tried to set him on fire. The neighbor witnessed him beating his girlfriend in the head, and there's a 911 call where you hear the woman screaming, and she knew to she was about to die. She wasn't going to be here on this earth any longer. Carrie Lloyd, Kenyatta Barron's mother, she said that he stole angels from the family, and that includes her granddaughter Reneva, who had special needs, and she could not talk. She was Ms. Lloyd also said that she was disappointed with the jury's verdict and wanted O'Neal to face the death penalty. I watched the other video where he made a sign while he's sitting at the defense table that told the family, F you, turned it around and showed it to the family. She stated that he made a mockery of the justice system by representing himself in a double murder and yelling at the jury, which he was found competent to represent himself. Um, she broke down. She was in tears. She had no words. Um, this man has no remorse for anything he's done. So I'm going to show you the judge's what the judge had to say. And while the sentencing, and please pay close attention to this man, what he says to the judge as she's speaking to him. She says this is the worst case. Well, I'm gonna let you listen to it. Here we go.
For something I didn't do, and I'm not sorry for the things I did do.
Mr. O'Neal, I'm not, listen, stop, listen to me. You're not gonna raise your voice again. You're not gonna raise your voice again.
I'm not.
I will have you removed from this courtroom. I can sentence you without you being present.
Yes,
If
ma'am.
you don't conduct
I
yourself.
understand, Your
Thank you.
But I will say, I'm sorry for your loss.
19 years I've been at this job. I've seen human beings killed at the hands of others in every way imaginable. You name it, I've seen. Shootings, stabbings, drownings, suffocatings, blown apart by cars, some DUI manslaughter cases, horrible things. This is the worst case I have ever seen as far as the facts go. I when they fire.
The judge is choked up. This woman is choked up for what she's seen. She's choked up about the 911 call she heard. She's getting ready to tell you about the paramedics. This is sad.
Person from fire department when he testified, and when he said that he retrieved the body of Ronnie Oneal from the home, and all he could do was sob. He took every ounce I had not to start sobbing too, because there is no way any person with any feeling could have witnessed or seen the photos of what occurred that night and not be haunted for the rest of your life. I know I will be. For the rest of my life, I'll be haunted by what I saw as far as the evidence and just the abject cruelty of it all. The abject cruelty. And I was aware because I reviewed a lot of the discovery ahead of time, as you well know. I did a lot of in-camera inspection of a lot of documents. And I was aware there was some evidence that that when you needed to recover from your gunshot wound, that neither your parents nor your Aisha, Ms. Robinson, let you come recover at their home. I don't know if it's true or not. Okay, I'm not gonna get into a dispute. I just mentioned there was some evidence referencing that. And all I can think about, because I knew that Miss Barron was not with you romantically at the time. And I knew that she just out of the goodness of her heart let you come stay with her. And it is beyond tragic that that critical decision ended in so much horror for her and for her children. It is unspeakably cruel what happened as a result of that one decision. Um, the way that Miss Barron died was horrific, and that 911 call, which captured truly all of it. I, you heard, and everyone who's heard that 911 call heard a death scream. If anybody ever wants to know what it sounds like before a human being dies, knowing that their death is imminent, that's exactly what it is. That was a death scream. But what happened to little Ronivia and to little Ronnie, but I'm going to focus on Ronivia because she was.
He said he's not sorry. Look at him. He has no remorse at all. Not at all. And you heard what she said. His ex girlfriend allowed him to come and stay at her home while he was recovering from a gunshot wound. I don't know anything about that. I really should have checked into that. But no one wanted him to come stay with them, not his mother, not his other friends. She took him in out the goodness of her heart. And this is what happened to him. I mean, to them.
Special. And you can tell Miss Barron had done everything she could to create a beautiful home for her family. I noticed that the Ranivia's bedroom, before you set it on fire, you could tell she tried so hard to make her feel like a princess. Kenyatta did everything she could. And I noticed too in the kitchen, on the refrigerator, she put up magnets that said faith, love, family, hope. And then you know what else happened at the refrigerator during that night? It got splattered with blood all over it due to what happened. Little Ronivia, she couldn't scream, she couldn't run away. She witnessed what you did to her mother.
When she says that, Renivia, she did not have the capability of speech. She was disabled.
Shooting her mother in the arm with a gunshot. She knew. And the horror that that child suffered. And she already had a life where she was born with challenges regarding her physical and her mental disabilities. But the pain and suffering that she suffered that night at your hands, unspeakable, absolutely unspeakable. And at the moment, that first time you struck her with that hatchet, and little Ronnie testified that all he could see was tears coming out of his sister's
So
face.
sad.
At that moment, that child knew. She knew she was being betrayed in the cruelest, most tragic, and sorrowful way that a child could ever be betrayed. She was being betrayed by her parent, the one person that should be there to protect their children and love them and keep them from harm. And that was the last thing that child felt before she passed on from this earth, was your utter, cruel betrayal to her. And I read somewhere, and I don't know if it's true or not, I have no idea, but I read somewhere that souls pick their lives and that they know exactly how difficult their lives are going to be before they enter into this world. And I don't know if that's true or not, but if it is, Ronnie Oneal is one of the bravest souls I have ever come across in my 54 years on this planet. One of the bravest ever, ever, because she suffered so traumatically.
My goodness. She, I'm so sorry, guys. This is I feel so sorry for this family. Him, none. I think if there was
If you lose 20 pounds by
Ooh,
running
I'm
every single
sorry.
day,
I feel that if there was any time a need for the death penalty, this was the case for the death penalty. But he will be serving consecutive sentences. So that means he will, and they were sentenced without parole. He cannot be released on parole, but he has 30 days to appeal this sentence. If I was him, I would take his punishment because if it goes into another phase, he just might get the death penalty. So this is horrible. This is horrible. I want to say thank you guys for being here, and I just wanted to bring you that update. If you haven't seen the original video, it's down the line. There's a picture of Renevia and her mother, Kenyatta. Beautiful little girl, Kenyatta, beautiful woman. And you heard the judge state that she did everything she could to make that little girl feel like a princess. And this is what he did to her. So thank you for being here. I will be back this evening around 8. I'm going to be going through Rodney Reed with what happened this week in court. And hopefully everybody is able to join me tonight. But if not, I will be going through the case. Thank you guys for being here. Have a safe, prosperous, and blessed day. Thank you.